adjustments late. Got enough runs to come about. Johnny was on second there in the last inning. I lost track of the outs and made a mistake and brought him to third, and he was doubled off at that point. So that was on me, and told him that afterwards, and when it happened, and then again afterwards. But we made enough plays to get it done. Dalton Rankin shut the door. Picked up, I think it's his third save on the season, and we did enough to get it done.
Head coach Brian Long of the Ottawa Arrows talking about last night's doubleheader win over Silver Lake that you heard here on KOFO, and the Arrows play again tonight. That'll be on KOFO.com. We'll preview that here in just a little bit. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we've got some players that dropped by today. They came by for lunch, but I'll see if we can have them chat with us a little bit too. You're listening to the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball Coaches Show live from Pizza Time in downtown Ottawa on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Pizza Time in downtown Ottawa has been Ottawa's pizza joint since 1985. Enjoy their lunch buffet Monday through Friday from 11 to 2. Dine in or carry out your order. Call 242-TIME. That's 242-8463. It's always time for pizza at Pizza Time.
If you've never had dinner at the Brandon Iron Bar and Grill in Princeton, go ahead and check us out online. Just use your smartphone and Google us. We're on TripAdvisor, Yelp, Facebook, and at our own website, thebrandoniron.com, where you can take a look at our menu and get your craving started for what we call country cuisine. A plate full of hot roast beef and brown gravy. We serve smoked pork chops, and our hand-breaded chicken fried steak is a favorite. Our sizzling flame-grilled steaks can't be beat. Our website even features a secret items menu, thebrandoniron.com, in Princeton on Highway 59.
Today's cars made with high-strength steel and aluminum require new technology to be safely repaired. Here at CarStar, we provide our employees with education that is recognized by automobile manufacturers as well as your insurance company. Your car is a major investment, and we want to help you protect your family with a quality of work that you can rely on. Call 785-242-8916. That's 785-242-8916, and relax. We'll take it from here.
One good thing about perennials, they return every year. Another good thing, the Home Depot has 1-gallon varieties, a special buy for just $6.98. Regionally selected, so they're bred to thrive and guaranteed for a full year. Let them put down some roots and stay a while. Come next year, they'll return the favor. Again and again. 1-gallon perennials, a special buy at $6.98. Now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Selection varies by store, U.S. only.
Right now at Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory, save 50 to 70% off everything in stores and online. That's right, 50 to 70% off everything. Celebrate the 4th with dresses from $19.99 at Banana Republic Factory. And at Gap Factory stores, tees start at $4.99. Plus, save an extra 40% off clearance. Sale ends Tuesday. Shop Gap Factory or Banana Republic Factory in Kansas City, Topeka, Columbia, Adams Dairy, or online.
O'Reilly. When your battery goes dead, everything can come to a stop. Don't take a chance on getting stranded. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts and get your battery tested free of charge. If your battery does need to be replaced, O'Reilly Auto Parts can help you find the exact Superstart battery that fits your car or truck at a guaranteed low price. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Welcome back to the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball Coaches Show, live from Pizza Time in downtown Ottawa. Derek Chappell with you. Invite you down. Specials today down here is again the family special, large single topping, large specialty pizza, breadsticks, 4 fountain drinks, all for $29.99. So come down and see us and see the fine folks here at Pizza Time taking care of us on a Wednesday for the Coaches Show. Joined now by Dalton Rankin. Dalton, one of the Ottawa Arrows leaders, if you will. I guess your coach is telling me we were off the air, Dalton, that you've kind of accepted a leadership role in this club. And this is your first year playing with the Arrows from Paola. How did that play into your leadership role, kind of being from an out-of-town ball club?
Well, any team that I've played on, I've always tried to be a leader to make sure the team does what we need to do to win. So it wasn't really a different role for me.
Coach says that your batting average lately has improved over the last week and a half, and you're smiling about that and nodding your head. What is it? Are you seeing the ball better? What is it about your hitting that you feel over the last week or 2 weeks has really come around?
I just had a lot of problems with getting my hands through, getting to the ball, and now that I've adjusted to that, everything's been coming easier.
Sounds like you're up to about a 283, and I won't tell everybody what your average was kind of hanging before that, but it sounds like things are a lot better with the bat. Another thing about your role with this team is your versatility. You've played everything from shortstop, third, you catch, you pitch. That's a big thing to bring to a ball club like this, to be able to play all those spots.
Yeah, growing up, Mom and Dad always wanted to see me play, so they always told my coaches, anywhere you want to put him, he'll play. So.
Well, that's a coach's dream, is to be able to have a player you can plug into different places like that. Dalton, I appreciate you coming by today. Good luck tonight. Good luck the rest of the season. I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. We're also going to be joined now by Cody Mitchell. Cody, also a member of the Arrows, who threw a pretty good game last night in Game 1. Congratulations on the win, by the way.
Thank you.
You like being on the mound and feel comfortable up there?
Yeah.
That's kind of your place, isn't it?
Yep.
Sounds like you well, let me ask you this. You were at I asked your coach this in the last segment. You were at the alumni game weekend.
Correct.
What, as a player that is currently on the Arrows ball club, what do you take away from an event like that, playing with the alumni, playing with the guys that have been where you are now, and then seeing kind of how they've matured? What kind of takeaway do you have from the alumni game?
It kind of just goes to show like where people go from this club to later on in life. It shows like how this club pushes you forward in life and stuff like that.
And did you have a good time, I guess? Speaking with some alumni, you knew some of them, probably played with some of them in the past. Looks like they had a good time, and 10-8 didn't turn out too well for you guys, did it? If they'd have had more rain, they'd have come back. And less rain, they'd have come back, right?
Right.
Something like that. So tell me again, you're from you being on the mound, from what I understand, you're kind of a fastball pitcher, kind of a Greg Maddux type of pitcher. You set everything up with a fastball.
Right.
You feel like the setup, the change in the curve has been set up well by the fastball so far?
Yeah. Last night, my curveball was working pretty good, so it kind of helped out a little bit with the fastball.
Always good when the curve's breaking the right way, isn't it? Right. Well, Cody, I appreciate you coming by. Thanks for visiting with us for a little bit, and good luck again tonight. All right, we're going to be joined now by Jackson Murphy. Jackson, a member of the Junior Legion Ball Club. Jackson, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
As we said earlier, we'll save the best for last, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
From what I understand from your play on the Junior Legion Ball Club, and I talked to Coach Long a little bit about this earlier, and Coach Sneedlin would say the same thing. They've called you a smooth infielder. How does that make you feel?
It feels good. I always try to keep it clean and try to field the ball.
I assume that's from a lot of reps that you've taken over the years in ball and with your dad and things like that. Mm-hmm. Shortstop initially, that's a big position. You're kind of the quarterback on the field, if you will. Do you assume that type of leadership role with the Junior Legion?
Yeah, I try to be a leader out there and just do everything right.
Now you bat leadoff, right, as well. So on the field we got smooth infield. How do you feel about your hitting so far this season?
It feels a lot better than previous seasons. I feel like I've been doing things a lot. I feel like I've been doing things right. And
what is it about your hitting you feel you're doing right, or what is it that you're stepping out? Just confidence, maybe?
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it. A lot more confidence.
And you bat leadoff. Tell me about batting leadoff. A little pressure there. You feel like you need to set a tone?
Yeah, I always try to find a way on base just to start off the game. It gives the guys in the dugout a little bit more confidence. And
I know as a leadoff hitter, I used to bat leadoff many years ago, way back. Like you said, find a way to get on base. So if you can take 4 balls to get on, the team will take that okay. So sometimes the leadoff hitter's batting average isn't always the best.
Yeah.
It's that on-base percentage you're looking for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you're trying to do every game?
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by to talk to us today, Jackson. I appreciate your time as well, and good luck with the rest of your season on the Junior Legion Ball Club, all right?
Thank you.
All right. As Dalton Rankin, Cody Mitchell, Jackson Murphy, all from the Ottawa Arrows and the Junior Legion as well. We appreciate them coming by today, and we'll grab a little lunch here while they're here from Pizza Time. We're going to come back and talk more with Coach Long about a lot of ball games coming up in the next few days here on the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball Coaches Show, live at Pizza Time in downtown Ottawa on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Here's your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast.
Join KOFO this Saturday morning at 9 a.m. for a live broadcast at the Gun Guys for their Pull the Trigger sale. Big savings on everything in stock. 412 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
This afternoon, mostly sunny and breezy with a high of 88. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly between midnight and 1 tomorrow morning. Partly clear and breezy with a low of 69. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high of 90. Tomorrow night, a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mainly after 1 Friday morning, overcast with a low of 67. 84 in Wellsville, 82 in Linden. At the Ottawa Municipal Airport, wind is out of the south at 24 with gusts as high as 32. Relative humidity is 66%. Barometric pressure is trending downwards at 29 and 81/100ths of an inch of mercury. It's sunny and 84 at KOFO.
Pizza Time in downtown Ottawa has been Ottawa's pizza joint since 1985. Enjoy their lunch buffet Monday through Friday from 11 to 2. Dine in or carry out your order. Call 242-TIME. That's 242-8463. It's always time for pizza at Pizza Time.
For all your computer services and repair, call Don Hardman, 418-2331.
This is Katie Butts, mortgage professional with People's Bank. If you're buying, building, or refinancing a home now or anytime soon, I can help. Put my years of experience and the People's Mortgage Lending Team on your side, and I promise you a quality home loan experience. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or a seasoned veteran, call me, Katie Butts, at People's Bank, 785-418-1194, or the bank number, 242-2900. NMLS number 1066393. People's Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
A Wendy's Frosty is something special. And for a limited time, a Frosty is just 50 cents. An American classic for a classic price. It's not quite a milkshake, not quite an ice cream cone. It's definitely chocolate or vanilla. That choice is on you. Use a spoon or a French fry. Anything goes. A Frosty makes summer special. Yep, there's nothing quite like a Frosty. And there's nothing quite like this deal. A Frosty for 50 cents. Get yours before this deal melts away.
Small Frosty only at participating Wendy's for a limited time. Offer not valid in Alaska and Hawaii.
O'Reilly. When your battery goes dead, everything can come to a stop. Don't take a chance on getting stranded. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts and get your battery tested free of charge. If your battery does need to be replaced, O'Reilly Auto Parts can help you find the exact Superstart battery that fits your car or truck at a guaranteed low price. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball in East Central Kansas is KOFO. Home and away, you can hear all the action in 2017 on 103.7 FM and 1220. Brought to you by our many game sponsors and title sponsor Beckman Motors.
Coming up tonight, it's the Royals and the Tigers from Comerica Park in Detroit. Join us for all the action. Our coverage starts at 5:30 on the Royals Radio Network.
Don't miss Royals baseball on KOFO.
And already we're back for our final segment of today's Coaches Show, live from Pizza Time in downtown Ottawa. Come on by and see us. The lunch buffet is open until 2 o'clock here at Pizza Time. And, of course, the family special all afternoon long. So grab a late lunch, early dinner, whatever you want to call it. Come on by and see us here at Pizza Time. The fine folks taking care of us today. The two-time defending state champion Ottawa Arrows now stand with a record of 21-3, on pace for another fantastic season. Part of that might be to a very favorable schedule. 7 of the next 9 games that you guys play are at home. Now, what I find incredible is those 9 games will all be played between now and Sunday. So another big run of games coming up for you, Coach. And it starts, last night, of course, you had 2 with Silver Lake. Tonight you got Chanute on the schedule. That'll be an online game here on KOFO.com starting at 5:45. Tell me about what you're looking for tonight in the Chanute ball game.
I mean, Chanute's, again, we said this earlier in the season. We went down there. They're the runner-up. We beat them in the championship game in the state tournament last year. They're always going to present a good challenge for us. It'll be another spirited contest. We definitely want to come out and swing the bats and everything else like that. So it's going to be one of those things. If we can repeat what we did in our approach from last night in the first game, and we can replicate that in the 2 games tonight, then we shouldn't have a problem.
Spirited contest. I like the way you put that, which means we'll scratch and claw and fight for every run we get, right?
Yeah, they're always close games. Last year, we were well aware of who they are, and there wasn't any surprises coming down that last game. It ended up being the season series was a 7-game set, and we ended up being fortunate. We won 4 of those games, and they were at the right, and 3 of them were at the right time, or 2 of them are at the right time there at the end.
So you've got Chanute tonight at home, and then you turn right around and play back home tomorrow night against Topeka coming to town. And I believe this is the Topeka ball club, maybe a little down this year, that maybe a little tricky, one that you don't want to overlook.
Well, they're a new AAA team, so they're really just getting established from a AAA standpoint. They've been in the Junior Legion circuit the last few years. It's great to see communities like Topeka bring a team that's young in single A and keep them together to form a double A or triple A team in the senior circuit going forward. So, we see that, hopefully with Olathe next year as well. So some of those bigger communities, those bigger towns, that adds the strength to the core of American Legion baseball in the state, and that's something that we're obviously concerned with and are hoping that they continue the growth there as well, because it only strengthens our program as well.
So after back-to-back doubleheaders you got coming up Friday, you're going to sneak out of town and head to Oskaloosa. Tell me about your forecast for that game.
Oskaloosa was in our zone the last 2 years. They've qualified for state the last 2 years as well. It's a smaller community, but they draw from a lot of the surrounding towns and schools and stuff too. So last year we weren't really pressed by them, but you never know. It just depends from year to year. And hey, if you don't show up and you don't bring the energy, anybody's beatable at this age and this stage.
For sure. Then over the weekend, of course, everybody starts the holiday weekend, and you guys are playing baseball, which is that's nothing new for you and for Legion baseball. But you guys are playing here at home, and Newton comes to visit, and this is an interesting wood bat weekend.
Yeah, we're going to play Newton in a 3-game set. They've been doing a lot of this out in the central part of Kansas, so I wanted to try it out, see how we reacted to it and how we did. Newton's going to come in, stay in a hotel overnight, and then play us in 2 games on Saturday and 1 game on Sunday, so a 3-game set. We're going to use wood bats in that. Which
is that all weekend?
Yeah,
wood all weekend.
Okay. Wood all weekend, and that's going to help us get ready for the Fike tournament, which starts then next week.
And and for those in the listening audience, if you haven't been to a Legion game in a while, you should, because this is a great ball club and so much talent. And you might catch them this weekend, because there's nothing like the sound of the crack of that bat in a Legion baseball game and a weekend over the 4th of July. I mean, you can't get much better than that. So those games again against Newton on Saturday will be at 1 and 3 at Drake Field out at Orlis Cox Sports Complex, and then Sunday you turn around and play them again at 1 o'clock. So it should be a great weekend of baseball. You got, like we said, 7 of your next 9 games happen before Sunday or by Sunday, and 7 of those are at home. So that 21-3 record should expand, I would hope, on the win side here over the next few days.
Definitely help.
That's what we're looking for. We ought to just go ahead and look ahead real quick. You mentioned the Fike Wood Bat Tournament. That starts on July 5th, and that's over in Blue Springs. Tell me about that tournament. I think that's very interesting to look at.
We went over there last year and fared very well. Got to bracket play. We played real well, and I think it was kind of the tournament we used last year is kind of a measuring stick. This year, of course, we had the opportunity to go up and play in the Battle of Omaha, which was kind of a measuring stick as well. So this year, I think we're bringing them a much more deep team and a talent and another talented team in. It's going to be a fun time, and I think some of the teams that are around, the Missouri, the Nebraska, Iowa areas, that's where the bulk of the opponents come from. But there's going to be some from other states as well, maybe Arkansas, Oklahoma, those kind of places.
Now, I know you and I talked off the air beforehand today. You're losing one of your players here for about a week's worth of games or so. One of your big players that's really come through for you here recently, in Mr. Sudi, and he's going to be gone for a few days. How do you adapt to that?
You know what? I look at it as a blessing. It gives guys an opportunity to step up and no offense to Donnie, obviously you want a player of that caliber in your lineup all the time, but it gives guys like Dalton Rankin a chance to step into that leadership role. It gives some of the other guys throughout the lineup opportunities to succeed. And hey, if we can use it as a positive and get some more production out of a few of these players, we're a lot stronger as a ball club heading down the home stretch.
More power to you. You talk about the ball club. We have about a minute left here, and talk about the ball club. You stand at 21-3 right now. Where do you see this club right now in terms of, and I hate to compare because they're all different each year, but you're back-to-back state champs. You're going to get that question. Where does this team compare? Where do you stand right now in this season as compared to the last 2 years at this time, heading into the 4th of July weekend?
Yeah, definitely a tough question there. I would say that we're getting into our stride. Since the loss in Omaha, we've played a lot better baseball on a consistent level. Last night was probably opportunity for us to really look to see where we were at, and we responded really well, especially in game one. So I think it's one of those situations that if you're comparing it to, we're right on pace with where we were last year. And I think we're very close to just breaking through that ceiling and playing up to our potential.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. I know you got, like we said, a ton of games coming up, and most of those and all of those you'll hear on KOFO or KOFO.com. And starting with tonight, we've got Chanute Online pregame with the Wise Guys Construction Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic pregame show tonight at 5:45. First pitch of game 1 at 6 o'clock. Game 2 starts at 8. Gary Bateman will have the call online at KOFO.com. Topeka tomorrow, Oskaloosa on the road on Friday, and then the Newton tournament at home over the weekend at 1 and 3 on Saturday and 1 o'clock on Sunday. I want to thank Coach Long for being here again today, Dalton Rankin, Cody Mitchell, Jackson Murphy for stopping by, and of course the fine folks here at Pizza Time who take care of us, and Arlie who takes care of us every Wednesday here for the Coaches Show at Pizza Time. And I want to thank Sean back at the station for taking care of things there. Derek Chappell for Brian Long. We hope you join us again next week on the Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball Coaches Show, live at Pizza Time on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
Information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm Daria Albinger. President Trump's legal team says the timing isn't right, so it's reportedly dropping its plans to take legal action over former FBI Director James Comey's testimony to the Senate Intelligence Committee.
A source familiar with the matter tells ABC News that attorney Mark Kasowitz is backing off his plan to file complaints with the Senate Judiciary Committee and the Justice Department. The source says the legal team made the decision for now so as not to interfere with a special investigation by Robert Mueller. As a businessman and candidate, Mr. Trump often threatened legal action only to drop it later.
ABC's Brad Melke. A White House warning to Syria this week is getting the thumbs up from a cabinet member.
Appearing before the House Foreign Affairs Committee, UN Ambassador Nikki Haley credited the White House's warning to Syrian President Assad as what prevented another chemical attack.
I would like to think that the president saved many innocent men, women, and children.
She added that while they saw activity similar to what occurred before the April chemical attack, since the warning, there was no incident. Syria has denied the allegations, and Iran and Moscow each issuing their own warnings to Washington to stop the fake pretext and irresponsible actions in Syria. Serena Marshall, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
The president is focused today on changing government regulations in the energy sector and how they may affect Native Americans.
These infringements on tribal sovereignty are deeply unfair to Native Americans and Native American communities who are being denied access to the energy and wealth that they have on their own land.
He's holding a roundtable discussion with the heads of energy, the Interior Departments, and the EPA, as well as governors and tribal leaders from Native American nations. Are you seeing more for sale signs around your neighborhood and not as many sold? The National Association of Realtors says pending home sales fell again last month, third month in a row. But those who are looking to buy are finding that there's still a shortage of available houses. The Dow is up 155 points, the NASDAQ ahead 77. This is ABC News.
Worry less with Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Hey, thought you were going to be stuck at the repair shop with your car for a few hours.
I did too, but Liberty Mutual saved me from that nightmare.
Liberty did what?
Yep, with Liberty, I can get a repair estimate right on my phone. I just took a few photos of the dent and hit send. Now I just have to worry about getting the kids to soccer on time.
Oh, wait, kids? Soccer? I gotta go.
Oh, bye.
Visit us online to get a quote. You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Availability varies by state. Other restrictions apply. Coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company.
With Zillow, you're not just looking for a house. You're looking for the kitchen where you'll bake your baby's smash cake. The extra bedroom where your sister will constantly crash. You're looking for a garage where you'll park bicycles, tricycles, and every mode of transportation, except your car.
You're not just looking for a house. You're looking for a place for your life to happen. And whether buying or renting, Zillow makes it easy with smart search features, photos, and more. Zillow, find your way home.
An enduring mystery in New York's Central Park, nearly a year after an explosion. Police returning to the scene today, searching for answers.
19-year-old Connor Golden jumped from a rock in Central Park and landed on a plastic bag filled with an explosive compound that has been used in European terror attacks and by hobbyists.
What we don't have here in this specific